we see Yuri Jihad strides into the palace, clearly unimpressed by the exaggerated respect shown to her. She immediately asks where her sister is and learns Rapalista is currently with a guest. At that moment, Mashini emerges, dripping with sarcasm as she mockingly congratulates Yuri on recovering Green April. She remarks that their father is very pleased but suggests Yuri hand over one of her treasures, arguing that managing two is too much for a child like her. Unfazed, Yuri quips that Mashini should consider giving up Yellow Me before dementia sets in and then heads inside. Inside, Yuri seeks out Gladmary, who also congratulates her on acquiring Green April. Tired of the constant praise, Yuri dismisses it. Gladmary insists it's warranted, noting that Garen was the last to possess 2 of the 13-month series and suggests Yuri start collecting them. However, Yuri isn't interested and quickly gets to the point. She needs Gladmary's help finding someone. Gladmary assumes Yuri is looking for Bomb and tells her he's probably dead. But Yuri, holding on to hope, convinces Gladmary to help, agreeing to a favor in return. Gladmary mobilizes all her resources, focusing on the 20th floor regulars in the Tower of Screen, now a dumping ground for failed climbers filled with monsters feeding on broken dreams. Meanwhile, Wang Nan, one of these regulars, bumps into a girl on his way to the exam and helps her up. Determined to become the king of the tower, he heads to the E-rank exams, seen as the last chance for climbers to make it. However, as soon as he declares his ambitions, Wang Nan is knocked out cold by a red flame. He wakes up to find himself, along with all the other contestants, defeated by a girl in blue. Returning home, he sulks in the bath, complaining to himself, when a man approaches and demands repayment of the money Wang Nan owes him. Wang Nan tries to laugh it off, promising immediate repayment. But then he hurls a bomb at the man and attempts to escape through the window. Before he can get far, the man grabs him and dunks his head underwater. Wang Nan, deeply in debt from the exam fees, knows he could work for 100 years and still not repay the loan. Desperate, he promises to do anything to clear his debt. The loan shark agrees to give him one last chance but demands he sign a document. Wang Nan reads the document in horror. It essentially grants the loan shark the right to harvest his organs. If Wang Nan wants to keep his organs, he must pass the next exam and repay the loan. As the loan shark leaves, Wang Nan's food order arrives, and the loan shark generously offers to pay for it, knowing he'll get repaid one way or another. The delivery girl turns out to be the same one he bumped into at the exam. As Wang Nan eats his ramen, she sits and chats with him about the E-rank exams. She, too, has repeatedly failed and is buried in debt from the fees. Wang Nan shares that he was confident he'd pass his last exam, but stood no chance against a naturally gifted girl. However, as long as he has his organs, he won't give up. The girl promises to root for him and gives him a coupon for his next bowl of ramen as an early celebration gift. She asks him to come back and chat after he passes. The next day, Wang Nan returns for the exam, a 30-minute survival game. The rules state that one person will enter the room every 3 minutes, and those who last the full 30 minutes will move on to the next test. Eliminating other test takers isn't required, but isn't against the rules either. Knowing this won't be easy, Wang Nan braces for an all-out brawl as his door opens. He's shocked to see a ridiculously overpowered guy who looks like Bomb standing among a pile of unconscious bodies. Realizing this is bad news since failure means losing his organs, Wang Nan quickly proposes they avoid fighting and wait out the 30 minutes together. He even offers to team up, despite his internal panic. The guy, Bomb, simply ignores him and sits down. Wang Nan is amazed his advice worked, and with no beatdown in sight, he sits next to Bomb and waits for the next contestant. When a huge guy enters, Wang Nan considers a surprise attack, but instead gives his "let's not fight" advice, which works again. The next entrants are a little girl and her friend. They all agree to avoid conflict until the timer runs out. Wang Nan, however, warns the girl to take the test seriously or risk being abandoned. Unbeknownst to him, she's already been abandoned by her parents, so she starts crying, which infuriates her friend and the big guy. Then, the last contestant arrives and quickly assesses that everyone has decided to wait out the timer. He's all for it, but declares he doesn't want women or children on his team for the next test. He puts it to a vote, asking who wants to get rid of the hindrances. Wang Nan raises his hand, but he thinks they should ditch the silver-haired guy because he feels bad for the girls and suspects Silver is a scumbag. The bickering annoys Bomb, who decides to eliminate everyone else. Bomb unleashes his power, revealing himself as a wave controller. The woman recognizes his clothes, identifying him as a member of Thug, the largest crime syndicate opposed to jihad. Realizing their slim chances, Big Guy and Silver team up to hold Bomb in place while Silver prepares to shoot. Big Guy charges at Bomb, who counterattacks, but Big Guy blocks with his shield, pinning Bomb in place. Silver sees an opportunity and fires, but Bomb breaks free, sending Big Guy flying and deflecting Silver's blast. Wang Nan realizes they can't win, but with only 30 seconds left in the exam, they just need to avoid getting knocked out. They split up, but Bomb catches up to Wang Nan first. Determined to climb the tower, Wang Nan's resolve distracts Bomb long enough for him to hit Bomb with some bombs, doing decent damage. Bomb heals himself and goes after Wang Nan again, but the timer runs out before he can eliminate him. Bomb heads to the elevator while the others stay back, wary of him. On the next floor, they wait for other regulars to arrive. Wang Nan suggests they ambush the newcomers, but the woman shuts him down, pointing out the next arrival could be another bomb-level powerhouse. While waiting, Myson offers candy bars to everyone except Silver. She even gives one to Bomb, who hesitantly accepts but doesn't eat it. More regulars arrive, including the delivery girl, which lifts Wang Nan's spirits until he spots the fire starter from the last test. Wang Nan sees many familiar faces, including his relentless loan shark, who chats with Wang Nan like they're old friends despite recent threats. Lurker spills the tea on a boy over there, the son of his company president, who bribed his way to the 20th floor and brought powerful allies like Rob Devil and the flame-throwing girl, Yua. Wang Nan is puzzled by Lurker's info dump, but Lurker just wants him to know he'll fail the exam. Prince, the bribery boy, plans to eliminate all regulars. The proctor, Love, arrives and explains the next test. Measure physical strength with Shinsu-enhanced punches on an orb. The top 8 advance. Wang Nan is nervous as he goes first, landing in 10th place. Prince, bored, bets that whoever ranks first will get to keep Yua as a slave. She protests, but Prince doesn't care. Yua decides to fight for her freedom. Horing goes next, scoring 7,000 points, followed by Rob Devil with 11,000. Yua accidentally headbutts the orb, scoring 20 points, thinking she's won her freedom. But Prince scores 25,000, crushing her hopes. Wang Nan panics, but Silver finds Prince's confidence amusing, knowing Bomb is the real powerhouse. Bomb steps up for his test, and his energy blast stuns everyone, including the proctor who recognizes Bomb as a member of Thug. Bomb's score is over 100,000 points, making him the clear winner. The proctor instructs Bomb to select 7 teammates for the next exam, but Wang Nan sees this as his chance to beg his way into a win. Others join in the groveling, but Yua insists Bomb should choose based on strength, naturally nominating herself. Bomb, however, declares he doesn't want teammates and plans to tackle the next test solo. The proctor reminds him of the rules, but Bomb retorts that no one here is worthy. He reveals his mission as a Thug Slayer candidate named Vile, to kill Jihad and his kin, making everyone here his enemy. The proctor insists on following the rules and offers Bomb a game. Win, and he can proceed alone. Lose, and he must choose teammates. Everyone is sent back to their rooms while the game is set up. Wang Nan is relieved he hasn't failed yet and wonders about Bomb's intentions. Nia, his roomie, brightens his mood. They agree to take a bath together. Meanwhile, Yua is frustrated that her advancement depends on Bomb. When Bomb, assigned to her room, enters, things get awkward. Yua, mistakenly thinking Bomb is a girl, decides to try befriending him. She invites him to bathe with her, but is shocked when Bomb enters the men's changing room. Elsewhere, Love meets with the director to discuss their next move. While the director urges impartiality, Love is determined to destroy all Fug members. If you enjoyed this epic clash in the tower, don't forget to like and subscribe. Think of it as your way of joining the team, no bribery needed. Plus, your support might just give us the boost we need to avoid getting knocked out before the timer runs out. Let's scale this tower together, one click at a time.